Hey everybody guys, it is Sherpa here, and today I want to talk about a new game that I've recently discovered called SUPERVIVE. SUPERVIVE is a free hybrid of Battle Royale, kind of meets MOBA, meets hero shooter video game from Theorycraft Games. It is an extremely fun and well-paced game that blends the element of each of its respective genres in a very cohesive and easy to understand manner. If you've ever played games like Smite, Fortnite, and or Overwatch, it will be much easier to dive into SUPERVIVE in my opinion. That being said, even my very first game, I felt like I was able to both understand and adapt to a new game fairly well. I cannot praise this enough, as sometimes it takes me a bit to understand a game overall, but even within my very first match, things just kind of clicked for me. Again, I feel like this may have to do with playing a lot of the previously mentioned games, but even in my very first experience, it helped that to be a very positive one. Now again, this is a relatively new game. It did come out at the end of 2024, and I myself have only recently discovered it within about the last week or so. But even in that short amount of time, I've absolutely fallen in love with this game. It is in currently open beta, and looking at the Steam charts for over about the last month, it has anywhere from a low of about 2,100 concurrent players to a high of just over 4,000 concurrent players at any given time. Part of the reason that I wanted to put this video out was to showcase how the gameplay is, what the game has to offer, as well as to help bring more attention to this phenomenal game and kind of just hype it up, you know? As for the actual gameplay modes, it has multiple modes consisting of the following. It has duos, squads of 4 players, and then an arena, which is 2 teams of 4 versus 4, as well as it does have ranked modes. Now, I personally have not dove into the rank as of yet, as I do want to get a little bit more casual play under my belt being so new, and I want to unlock more of the heroes in order to be better prepared for ranked. It is important to note, of the games I listed prior, Smite, Overwatch, Fortnite, for those that do have a ranked mode, I've never even had the inkling to try ranked in any of those games. However, with SUPERVIVE, I do feel that I have the confidence to try ranked and even the desire to want to try ranked, just based solely off how my experience has been so far in this game. Now, that being said, my current bread and butter has definitely been duo and squads. Those are the modes I definitely prefer. Both of these modes are functionally the same, with the real difference being the number of squad mates that you have and the number of squad mates your opponent have. As for the game elements, I will kind of highlight one from each of the 3 types of games that I mentioned prior, the MOBA, Battle Royale, and hero shooter genre. There are minion camps that you can farm levels and get items from some of the bigger boss type enemies. There's the classic Battle Royale aspect of a ship that drops you into the map, and then a storm that shrinks over time as the game progresses. Then there's the actual hero shooter / fighting aspect of the game. Now, I've tried to showcase this with the video that you've currently been watching. This was a match in which me and my duo partner, we ended up actually getting 2nd place, which is pretty good, all things considered. I tried to showcase most of the fights from this game. However, I do want to say that minion camp farming is definitely not to be thrown by the wayside. I typically try to focus minion camps and then only really fight when enemy squads show up. And then, speaking of fighting, if you do have a teammate that does go down, they'll be in a down state, and you can revive them for a short period of time by standing on them. There's also other ways to revive your allies if they end up dying fully. This can kind of vary depending on the current storm and what additional things it has, but usually for the first few minutes you can get a free respawn on a teammate. There's also respawn beacons around the map that you can find and restore in order to bring back your fallen allies. If you jump in and you want to try a new hero before getting into a match, I highly recommend testing the kits and checking them out in practice mode. You can get comfortable with the kits before you get into a real game, and then it'll help you in the heat of battle when you do that. I must reiterate, this is a free-to-play game. However, they do have supporter packs that you can purchase. There's skins, other items in game, so there is a monetization track. However, I currently have not gone down that road, but I do want to support this game, and I will be putting my money where my mouth is, even with there being a battle pass that's free and a leveling up system to get heroes, which I have done. I will be buying a supporter pack here in the future. I'm currently not affiliated with SUPERVIVE, nor is this a sponsored video. I do want to say that. I genuinely enjoy this game so much, I just want to help support its growth and hype it up. I've applied for being created for SUPERVIVE, and I hope I can showcase more of this game in the future. I want to thank you all for watching this video, and I hope that if you do want to give SUPERVIVE the chance I think it deserves, you can download it and please use my referral code down below. Thank you guys for viewing this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Have a good one.